Hello friends, Miranda Joy here. Today I am going to be talking about my decision to start creating dreadlocks. This is something that I have been contemplating for a while now, and I decided just to go ahead and go with it. It's something I've been kind of nervous to do just because I've honestly been kind of afraid of what people would think. I've been afraid of people just questioning my motives for it, or even just asking me, why do you want to get dreadlocks? When really the answer is simply that I think they're beautiful and I really wanted to try and see how they would look on me. This past year I've been experimenting with my hair quite a bit, changing the color and bleaching it for the first time, even dyeing it blue and purple, cutting it differently. And I've just been really experimenting with my self-expression through my hair. And I have been attracted to dreadlocks for a while now. I think that they are absolutely beautiful and they can be such a great form of self-expression. And it's something that I just wanted to try for myself. And it was one of those things that I knew that I would always question what if I didn't just go ahead and try it. I had somebody ask me, why are you choosing to do dreadlocks now when your hair's been shorter than it's ever been before? And it probably wasn't maybe the best timing to choose to do dreadlocks, considering that my hair has been so short. But I didn't let that stop me. There aren't too many examples out there of girls with short hair, at least white girls with short hair, forming dreadlocks. So I've kind of been flying blind in that area because I haven't had too many people to follow their examples with, but there is a lot of information out there on the different ways of forming dreadlocks. I would encourage you, if you're looking to start dreadlocks, do some research and get involved in an online forum. Right now I'm part of an online forum called Dreadlock Truth, which I will link down in this description below. It's a really nice small community, but I've been getting a lot of help there and a lot of encouragement. So there's lots of other forums out there too. I'm not going to be talking about how to create dreadlocks because there's lots of great videos on YouTube about the different ways of creating dreadlocks, but I will talk about at least the method that I used. I decided to use the method called twist and rip, or twist and pull as sometimes it's called, which I found to work out pretty well for me. I do not intend to do any sort of crocheting with my dreadlocks, just because I kind of like the more messy, natural look anyways. If you're wanting really well-formed dreadlocks right from the beginning, crocheting can be a good option, but I decided just to kind of let my hair do it a little more naturally. So with twist and rip, you basically just decide the sections you want your hair to form locks in, and then it's you twist it and then pull it apart, twist and rip, to form little knots to help hold the sections together. Another popular method is backcombing, but I decided not to do backcombing because my hair was already so short that backcombing can actually help make you lose a lot of length right from the beginning, and dreadlocks will shrink up and change in length as they're maturing. But I decided just to go twist and rip. It was an easy method for me to do on my own. But yeah, I started these, I guess June 7th was the day that I started doing some of my partial ones. I started them on this side, and then as I had the time, I just kind of worked my way all the way across. So I finished my whole head on June 14th. So it took me about a week to put all of them in. I'll show a couple pictures from the first few, that first week of me forming my dreads. I'll put them all right in here. And I did have a couple little scares where when I first washed my hair, a lot of them came loose. I had to go back in and twist and rip some of them. But that is kind of normal. I was afraid that my dreads were just going to completely dissolve, but they didn't. And the loosening and retightening, that is all part of the process. You can't just make dreadlocks. Dreadlocks form over time. They have to have time to mature and basically create themselves. But you can encourage them into the sections you want, and then it's just kind of a waiting game. I'm just letting them do their thing. So as far as maintenance, all I've been doing is kind of been separating them, and if I get some that are super loose and fuzzy like this, I'll just kind of twist them like this. My hair is too short to do any sort of palm rolling, so I just kind of twist it, not super tight, but just enough so that the little hairs get twisted back around. And then if I find one that's super loose, then I'll actually go back in and I'll do a little bit of twist and ripping just like that to get it all knotted up again. But I'm not too worried about it, honestly. Like, the ends are going to be really loose right now. The roots are a little bit loose, but they're still staying in their sections really well. So you can kind of see them here. I'll get closer so you can kind of look at these. And they're a mess right now, I know, but that's all part of the fun. Yeah, so I am excited for the start of this journey. It's weird trying to fix your hair when you're looking at a camera, not a mirror. I am really excited for the start of my dreadlock journey, and I'm excited to see how far I go with this. I don't know how long I'll keep them. This could be something, you know, in a few months I decide, you know what, I've had enough, this isn't for me, and I'll brush them back out. Or it could be something that I'm going to have in the long run. But I've been happy with them so far. They are kind of crazy right now, but that's kind of fun, you know, they have a life of their own, and I feel like they're helping me express a little bit of who I am, you know. I have this spunky, carefree side that I want to be able to show on the outside, and this is just a way that I hope to express that. And I've actually already gotten some compliments on it, which surprised me because they're such a crazy mess right now, but people seem to like it. And I'm not doing it for the compliments, I'm not doing it for the attention, I'm not rebelling against anything. You know, I'm 27 years old, who am I going to rebel against? But it's just fun. That's really my reason for choosing to do this. I think they're beautiful, and I'm just having some fun. So I'm sure I will post some more videos about my lovely locks in the future, but this is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, and I will answer them when I can. I love you all. Mwah. Have a wonderful day.